Hello, welcome to Judy Has Plans. Today we are going to be in my wellness planner and my on-the-go planners for the week of April 27th to May 2nd, 3rd. Okay, well, let's just go in and get at it, and then I'll have to stop guessing, right? Yes, May 3rd. Okay, so I'm going to pull those off the disc, set that planner over there. We're going to start with my wellness planner. If you're new here, welcome. I am Judy with Judy Has Plans and currently live here in Germany. We are here supporting the American military. And that's a little bit about me. It's a gorgeous day outside, so I'm going to get this done and then I'm going to go ride my bike. But yeah, so this is a Happy Planner mini checklist planner. And so we are going to get this going. I like to use this middle section for my watch stats. And then up here, I keep track of a few other things that I keep track of. Symptoms, anything I'm doing for my wellness. And then down here, and I decorate, and we're going to do it. Okay, so we're going to use the Happy Planner. Which one is this? I'm not sure. But it has Squad Girls in it. And Squad Girls are some of my favorite girls. And they're in here being active. So we're going to use the ones where they're in here being active. I also pulled Caliber Plan Mini Basics because I want to use these green boxes up here for this top part. These are for her mini planners. They don't fit exactly perfect, but they're really close. So I really like to use them up in there. And so that's happening. What's going on in your neck of the woods? I'd love to hear. Drop me a message. Send me a comment and say, hey, this is what I'm up to. I'd love to hear it. How's the weather? I know some of you had some tornadoes this week. So if you're in that land, please stay safe. We used to live, I'm originally from California, Southern California. We don't do tornadoes. Yes, we do earthquakes. But you know what? By the time it hits and you figure out what's going on, it's over. This whole tornado nonsense, we moved from California to Kentucky, and boy, was that an eye-opener. Yeah, I had never done tornadoes in my life, and I was home alone with 3 kids and a 70-pound dog. And my husband was deployed the first time we had a tornado drill. Oy, oy, oy. We lived on base housing. There were no basements, which is always growing up in California. Everybody goes to the basement, right? I mean, we don't have basements in California because we don't have tornadoes. That was my thought process, at least. Okay, so, yeah, so that first tornado warning with the sirens going off and the news alerts going off, and I was just like panicking. I'm like, what am I doing? I have no idea. The news agency said, put your kids in the innermost room without windows and put them in a bathtub and put their bike helmets on them and put stuff on top of them. And I'm like, oh my God. So we went to this inner room that was kind of like a room under the stairs. And I've got 3 little kids shoved in there. It's more like a closet. It wasn't really a room, but I had 3 kids with their bike helmets on and the dog in there, and I've got pillows and stuff piled on top of them, and it was a sight to be seen, I can assure you. Thankfully, nobody saw it, but, you know, my mom called in the middle of it. California, what are you doing? I don't know, panicking, like, freaking out because the world apparently is coming to an end. I don't know. Okay, why is my whiteout not working? Maybe it's the end of the whiteout. Okay, it's not working, so we'll fix that later. But yes, these are Happy Planner Squad Girls, and I just love them. And so this one is all bright and cheery for summer. That, yes, I have a couple girls that are, these girls are getting their stuff on. And then this one, not that, that's a scrap piece. And then this one's going out for a bike ride like I am in a little bit. We have lots of trails around here for me to ride my bike, so when the weather's beautiful, that's where I want to be. Wonder if I can squeeze this one in the middle. Can we lay this kind of, yeah, I think we'll do it right like that. Okay, and then we'll give them some flowers down here. What do we think? A couple pretty little flowers. There we go. And I think we will, let's see, let's pull another box for over there. Maybe we pull a pink box. I don't usually have problems with the paper ones, but today, apparently, it's going to be an issue. All right, so we're just going to use this to cover up that notes. There. And then, do we have another girl doing something active? No? Okay, well, this one's going for a walk, and she's got her coffee in her hand, or whatever her drink of choice is. So let's put her, she's out getting exercise by walking, because look, she's got her walking shoes on. She is ready to get it on. So, okay. So I think that's all we're going to need. Like I said, I keep a lot of stats up in here and symptoms, so I don't think. So what else do we want to do? I did pull these washi tapes. These are from Planny-Thing. Let's see if we can lay some washi tape somewhere. Let's see if Judy can get it started. Fun times, huh? Usually I can feel them right away. This is weird. Oh, wait, looks like right there. Yeah. Okay. Where could we put some washi tape? Maybe across the top? Bring it all the way to the top? The color? Here's my washi tape cutter. I don't know. What do we think? Yes or no? Not so sure. I don't think I like it up there. I don't know. Not a fan. Gonna take it down. Okay. All right, let's put this back on the disc. Oh. Got it upside down, dude. Okay. And that is going to be my wellness planner for April 27th to May 3rd. Look at that. Okay. Let's go back and let's set that off to the side. I don't need these anymore. These can go out of my way to be put away later. And then let's pull my on-the-go planner. Now this one I keep in the car with me when I'm out running errands. It kind of keeps track of what I'm looking for, what errands I have to do. Over here I just do a lot of decorating, but I leave boxes so that I can make notes for if I'm, you know, shopping a couple different stores for a bigger item. I can kind of figure out, okay, this store had this one and that might have worked, and let me go think on it for a minute. So we are going to use this Happy Planner mini sticker sheets. And I do need to date this one. What did I do with the date one? I thought I just had it over here. Oh, here it is. Okay, so we need to date this one. So dates. Let's finish up. Do we have it? No, we don't, because we don't have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's do. Have we one of these started? Yeah, we do. Okay. All right, let's pull 27 for Monday. 28. Okay. 28. 29. And 30. And then we have 1. So that means Thursday night is Witches' Night. Hexanacht here. So what Hexanacht is, is basically legalized vandalism night. The kids in the town are allowed to go pull pranks, like moving people's trash cans, and they're not supposed to get real destructive. But yeah, that's what happens in Germany on April 30th. And then May 1st is a holiday here. So, so I will have to remember to batten down the hatches Thursday. Make sure things aren't laying around that they can be misappropriated in the new place, because that has happened before. They like moved our lawn furniture, like took it down the street. Some of it was in the park across the street. I'm like, oh, children. So yeah, we're going to, and so I'm kind of going with Happy Planners Tips and Tricks group on Facebook. Their theme this week is frogs or shades of green. And so I was gonna stick with green. So I think let's see if we can find in this corner down here a box that will maybe maybe this one. And then maybe, do we have a green? I know we have a green page here. Maybe this here. think I want to pull that up. Maybe slide this right down behind it. Maybe. I don't know. This was a hard one for me, trying to figure out shades of green. I'm like, well, I don't know. So we could use that washi tape now that we pulled. That could bring in some shades of green for us. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Pulled it too fast. Sometimes with the washi tape, you got to go slow and gentle. This one seems to be really ripping on me. Maybe it's an older washi tape. Ah, okay, this one might get ditched for now until I can get a good go at it, but okay, I think I got it going. Now just be really slow and gentle, Judy. There we go. Let's put that down along the bottom. How are we doing? Ugh. There we go. There. And chuck that mess off up there. And then maybe we can bring this in up top. Give it a little green up there. That's better. I like it better on this page than I did the other page. It just wasn't good on that other page. That's okay. Everything has a reason and a place. Okay. So let's put maybe a couple boxes. Let's do the plan. What's the plan, Stan? I don't know. I asked myself that many days. Sad thing is, I don't answer. So I still don't know what the plan is. That's crooked. That's the plan. Yeah. Or I ask the dog, and she absolutely does not answer. She just looks at me like, I don't know why you're talking to me. She's like, stop talking. Let's use this for a little decoration, a little divider line. There we go. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Let's put grow. That's a good thing to remind myself. It is grow season in the world and in my life right now. How about take note? And maybe this pretty today. Okay. And I feel like we can go back to the flower page. Oh, wait, look. There's some big words. How about this happiness? Think we can get it across there? Might have to move this one. That's okay. We will do that. Okay. I I like that. Now let's put some more green flowers down. Where'd that page of green go? Here it is. Okay. Let's do that there. And then maybe another one. Up here. I think I like that a lot. Maybe how about this here? Okay, I think I like that. I think that's very bright and springy, and it will make me quite happy while I'm out and about doing errands. Which means that I'm going to have to do everything before Friday because it will be a holiday here, so everything will be closed. They will be back open on Saturday, but then they will be closed again on Sunday because in Germany, things are closed on Sundays. It is spend time with your family day. Okay, so there is my wellness planner and my on-the-go planners. I hope you had fun hanging out with me, listening to me ramble on. If you did, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Give me a like. Leave me a comment and let me know what you're thinking. I would love to hear from you. I am going to sign off now and go ride my bike, so choose.